We got the Lions taking on the Texans in Ford Field. And it's coming your way up next. This is game 1. Let me just edit the depth chart for the Lions. Obviously how preseason is going to work. This season, it's brand new. The starting QB will not start until the regular season. So McCarron gets to go out there for the Texans, and Chase Daniel gets to go out for the Lions. Now keep in mind, the Lions are your defending champions. They won the national championship against the Giants at Lincoln Financial Field last December. And there's a big run to start things off.
Carter on the return.
And McCarron gets to come out
at their own 36-yard line
and take his first snap. You saw the MLB and NBA season come to a close today with those 2 championship games. Tigers winning the MLB championship and the Warriors winning the championship for the NBA. Both games were good. The home team was, it was the home team for MLB who was down and came back and won. And then the away team for NBA came back and won, and there's an incomplete pass there, 3rd down and 10.
Desmond Trufant on the coverage.
McCarron, 3rd down and 10 from their own 36, and you don't want to waste all that great field position you got. That away, incomplete.
McCarron's pass intended for Will Fuller, incomplete. It's 4th down.
And Anger is out to punt.
In punt formation for the Texans. The Lions take over 1st and 10.
We had a couple training games, and those went well. And there's a catch. We'll continue doing the training games after preseason is up. This is only a 4-week dilemma. And actually, I don't know if we'll get a chance to. We'll probably only get in a few because 4 weeks would be the end of April. And then during that, oh, Marvin Jones pulls away and gets an early touchdown for Detroit. Watch Chase Daniel delivers the pass. Marvin Jones just fights off this defense. A nice job. 36-yard catch for Marvin Jones. And an extra point attempt. Stafford will hold the ball, as he's not going to start at all during preseason. And rumor has it this is probably going to be Stafford's last Summer League start with the Lions. The Rams are negotiating a trade that would send Jared Goff here to Detroit and Stafford to LA. They wrap him up at their own 19-yard line. That's Carter with the return. McCarron gets a chance to come out there. And after the 3 and out, 3 and out to start their last drive. They'll be looking to move the ball this drive. Bam! Oh, tipped. It was caught for a minute and then dropped. And then looks like number 13, Cooks, is a little shooken up after that. He'll run to the sideline as McCarron will continue. McCarron, pass, bad. Ooh, what a hit. What a defensive play there.
His pass intended for
the Lions are showing why they are the second annual national championship champions. Oh, what a catch to the 48 in enemy territory. Kenny Stills.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
When he was with Miami, he could catch passes like that. Going deep. Oh, it was caught. He was not able to haul it in. That was Fuller. McCarron tried to get it too.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Ooh, nice. To the halfback and quickly brought down at the 41.
Pass complete to David Johnson. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Lots of people were excited to hear that the Lions won the championship. And there's a first down for Houston, so they might be making this drive a little better.
29 yards. First down, Houston.
McCarron's has moved them into the red zone now. Flips it to the halfback, almost picked, but it's batted away.
Intended for David Johnson. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They're going to go with David Johnson again. Johnson, to the 2.
McCarron's pass.
However, he did get the first down, so that will keep the clock rolling.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And later today, we'll see the Falcons battle it out with the Bucks, and the Bucks got... And there's a touchdown.
McCarron's pass complete to Darren Fells. Touchdown, Houston.
Unfortunately, though, the Bucks will get the disadvantage of being the road team since they did lose their training game to the Jags.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And I'll have to check and see who lost the Patriots game.
Jamal Agnew on the return.
I can't remember who the other team was, but I know they lost, so they'll be the away team for their first preseason. And then the Chargers get home field advantage because they won. And there's a pick from Chase Daniel, was going deep. And the Browns will obviously have to be away because they lost. All right, anyway, nice pick by Watkins there. And that's what you got to do. You tie the game, now you have a chance to take the lead. No mistakes need to be made here. Nice pass. Did he possess it? No. And he drops it, and it's incomplete. McCarron now, 2nd and 10 from their own 36, and that's where they got things started on their first drive to David Johnson. Trufant could not drop him, but they eventually do drop him, and that'll be 3rd down and 5 now for the Texans. And a chance for moving the ball after that pick is higher, but it's also could be costly. Oh, they sack him, speaking of the devil. Tried to throw the ball. Was not able to get it away. Sheldon, excuse me, came out of nowhere, and now Anger has to punt.
In punt formation for the Texans.
And we'll have to leave it there. That's where Agnew was dropped. So from their own 29-yard line, Daniel threw the pick on the last drive. So he's had one good drive, one bad drive. Marvin Jones takes that and just takes that out of bounds.
Pass complete to Marvin Jones.
2nd and 6 now for Detroit after that catch.
A gain of 4.
And get this, they're wearing their Color Rush pants, but they're wearing the 2001 jerseys. And there's a nice run by Chase Daniel for the first down.
Chase Daniel. That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And like we mentioned in the training games, I believe... Oh, there's another pick for the Texans. But anyway, what we were saying was... I think we mentioned these in the training games. I know we mentioned something about that the Lions always... It's a tradition for the Lions to open things up in Mexico, but I don't know for sure. And preseason does not count towards the playoffs, so you really ain't got nothing to worry about here if you win or lose. It's more on the lines of just for fun. You either go 4-0, 0-4, 3-1, 1-3, 2-2, stuff like that.
McCarron's pass, intended for Kenny Stills, incomplete.
And that was incomplete, intended for Kenny Stills. They're out of field goal range. You need a first down to get in it, but, I mean, not really necessarily a first down, but you do need some yards to get in there. I believe they are in field goal range now. They could try it if they're at the 39. 4th and 5. And they decide they're just going to punt the ball. That's some great defense by Detroit. You force the turnover on offense, and then you make real nice defensive plays. Jamal Agnew with a return there to the 26. But you make some nice defensive plays to stop the Texans from getting down the field and scoring.
Their own 26-yard line.
Chase Daniel. Yep, Chase Daniel with the rush. That was only 2 yards that time, but I don't think he cares. That was I don't even care. That was a really nice run on offense there.
At the 29-yard line.
Oh, he dropped it. Hawkinson probably would have had a first if he would have caught that. And now it's 3rd down and 8, so...
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Nice catch by Galladay. And he might go all the way, and he will. Touchdown, Detroit. So the Lions will jump back out in front, and
touchdown Lions.
2 interceptions later, they're back. Well, Lions go down, take the lead on their first drive.
The extra point is good.
Texans, it takes them at least 2 or 3 drives to tie the game. And then the Lions throw 2 interceptions, and then the next thing you know, they're back in the end zone. But think about how they got to the end zone. They played really nice defense to stop the Texans from going into the end zone with those interceptions they threw. Carter with the return, and now McCarron gets a chance to come back out here. And at the end of this game, we will let you know who's all going to... Actually, no. At the end of tonight's game between the Falcons and Bucks, we will let you know who's all going to play tomorrow.
Complete to Will Fuller. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 27-yard line.
McCarron to throw. Wide open receiver. Oh, what we thought was a wide open receiver turned to a nice defensive play.
Intended for Brandon Cooks.
That was intended for Brandon Cooks, and now they're going to face a 3rd and 12. Flips it to David Johnson. And he's shy of a first down.
McCarron's pass.
4th and 2. What do you do?
A pickup of 10, but it brings up 4th down.
They're gonna punt.
Brian Anger in punt formation.
Oh, look at this! And they get the first down, and he's out of bounds. Nice play there.
The pass on the fake punt.
Wow, a fake punt
The Texans take over
in the first quarter out of all the plays. In the first quarter, a fake
line.
punt turns into a first down. And McCarron goes back out there and go back to work. Wide open receiver. Stopped just shy of the end zone.
McCarron's pass.
That was Fuller, and Fuller, when he gets the ball, he knows how to run.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the 5-yard line, the Texans now will get the ball. 1st and goal. Pass is caught. He gets it to the 3. Nice defensive play there.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Lions' 3-yard line.
Nice defensive play. Tried to throw it to the 87 there. Could have just reached over, really, before he went out of bounds. That would have been a nice touchdown. And he's dropped. And that was 3rd and goal, so it'll be 4th and goal. So now you'll see the field goal unit come out for the Texans. And Fairbairn's kick is good, and that makes it 10-14 with 1:19 to play in the 1st, and we will see a kickoff.
Texans 10. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Here's Fairbairn to kick off. And a nice kick there. Oh, by the way, Detroit will receive the ball to start the 2nd half.
Jamal Agnew on the return.
In case any of you wanted to know.
Take over 1st and 10.
And 1st and 10 for Chase Daniel now in this Lions offense. And he's thrown a couple interceptions, which you want to be careful. You don't want to get too many of those racked up. But 2 trips to the end zone for this offense.
Intended for TJ Hawkinson.
That's incomplete. It was intended for TJ Hawkinson on 1st and 10. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Daniel steps back, throws, caught one-handed. Wanted to move to the left to see if he could fool the runner and then take it into the end zone. But the runner got there. I don't think Jones cares, though. That was still a really nice gain. I think if you're Daniel, I'd take a sack here on purpose. And that's what he did. Take a sack on purpose and then just take it to the 2nd quarter.
A 10-yard loss. It's 2nd and goal.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that was a 10-yard loss and not really what you want. Especially... Oh, well now that turns into a 16-yard loss.
That's the end of the 1st quarter.
But that's the end of the 1st quarter, 14-10.
14, Texans 10.
And now, if you're the Lions, I would try to move the ball. The only reason I said I'd take a sack on purpose is because you really don't need a touchdown
Daniel's pass
on the another touchdown in the 1st quarter. You could have, but you really didn't need it.
4th and goal.
And looks like Daniel decides I'm going to go for it. And they do. There's a touchdown. Normally you probably would have saw somebody kick that through the posts, but sometimes, I mean, sometimes going for it's good too. You were on the 1-yard line.
The kick is good. Makes the score
I mean,
Lions
yeah.
21, Texans 10.
Not a bad move, not a bad decision at all. Just like the fake punt from the Texans. It wasn't a bad decision at all, even though it was early in the game. They didn't really need to go for it. They could have kicked the field goal and made it a touchdown, but they decided to go for it, and they got a touchdown out of it.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
McCarron now. There's an open ooh, batted away, incomplete. For a minute there, I thought Fuller was open, and if he would have been open, that would have went to the end zone for sure. That was a nice pass, and due to his speed, Fuller would have taken that one all the way. He does get a 1st down here, so that's not too bad for the drop.
A gain of 19 yards.
That forced him to 2nd and 10, but then they get a 1st down right there. None of these teams are doing bad. Even when you turn the ball over, you're not necessarily doing bad. I mean, not the best thing to do, but doesn't mean you're bad. It just means you had a hiccup there.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Now, in the playoffs, it might be a little different. Season on the line, you probably don't want to turn the ball over.
A gain of 9 yards.
But in preseason, when it doesn't matter, or even during the regular season, it kind of does matter because you're trying to get to those play. Oh, he's in the end zone. Speaking of touchdowns, and that's a touchdown. But anyway, what I was saying is, in the regular season, yeah, you want a good record to guarantee a spot in the playoffs. But
the kick is good. Makes the score Lions.
But yeah, you don't really necessarily. If you get 1 or 2 turnovers each game, you should be fine. But if you're constantly in the regular season and the postseason, if you're constantly turning that over, that's going to result in a loss. But obviously, like we mentioned, preseason does not count. And what a return from Jamal Agnew! But anyway, what I was saying was, preseason doesn't matter. It's more of training games, kind of similar to what we did with those 3 games that one night. Just to prepare them for the regular season. Hawkinson with the first down. And the Lions know how to move the ball. They know how to move the ball. Let me tell you that. In this game, they know how to move the ball. And they still got 3 games to go in preseason. Until they take a trip to Mexico to open up the season there. Ooh, Hawkinson a yard shy.
T.J. Hawkinson.
Oh no, they're going to give him the first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Marvin Jones Jr. with the run and a spin there. That hauls him into field goal range. So if needed to, they could kick a field goal and make it a one-score game.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
But they did. They had that chance on that one time. But remember, they went for the touchdown.
T.J. Hawkinson. 12 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. Daniels pass complete to Marvin Jones. 4 yards.
We hope you're having a good time. As well, I'm having a good time. It's the return of Summer League. Ooh, to the end zone. Hawkinson, I believe that's his 2nd touchdown today. Oh, nope, his 1st. So never mind. That was somebody else. But still, what a play, what a move by Hawkinson, we should say. We might as well call it a move, not really a play. Possesses the ball and just runs those guys over for the touchdown. It's a 10-point game, but here's a chance to make it an 11-point game. And the kick is good. 28-17. Took 6 plays, 72 yards that time.
Texans 17.
And we'll see if the Texans can go ahead and move the ball and get another touchdown. 6:58 to play until the half.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I gotta say, last year's Summer League scoreboard on Madden 20 was cool and all, but I like this type of scoreboard just because it doesn't, instead of switching the points around and making it like look like it's 17 and 28, it says HOU 17, Detroit 28. This scoreboard, I mean, it looks better, but don't get me wrong, that doesn't necessarily mean that 20 was bad. In my opinion, 19's kind of looked like CBS scoreboard. 20 kind of looked like NBC's, and I'm not really sure what this one looks like. Maybe ESPN. And what a nice bat from there.
McCarron's pass intended for Will Fuller, incomplete. Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
And a catch there. And they're in field goal range, so they could kick, if needed to, they could kick a field goal, make this an 8-point game, go down, score a touchdown, then try a 2-point. Or they could get a touchdown and then make it a 4-point game. Oh, batted away, and there's a flag down. Offensive holding. Not good, because that's going to make it 1st and 20 on the 39 instead of 1st and 10 of where they would have been at, which I believe was the 26, somewhere around there. McCarron delivers the pass, and he stopped at the 31.
McCarron's pass, complete to Will Fuller. An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
And batted away and incomplete. David Johnson could not haul it in. 3rd and 12.
It's 3rd down.
We saw McCarron get sacked, and then we saw Chase Daniel intentionally get sacked to end the 1st. And the field goal unit should roll on here and attempt a 44-yard field goal. And we're in 4 minutes, 36 seconds. Almost blocked. But it's good. 20-28 now. Wow. So close. I think if the kicker would have took a minute longer, that would have been blocked. And here's Fairbairn to kick off. Agnew with the return. Agnew with a nice return there to the 37.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take
that
over
29 yards per return for Jamal Agnew. And Chase Daniel take over on his own 37. Oh, nice pass. Whoa! He breaks free. Oh, if he could have broke free from the 20, he probably would have. Wow, that probably would have been DeAndre Swift. That probably would have been a run to the end zone if he could have broke free. Instead, they're in enemy territory on the 39. 3:56 to play in the game. Or not the game, excuse me, I meant in the half. And just what nice offense the Lions have put up this 1st half. Chase Daniel, he's going to flip this to DeAndre Swift, it looks like, and Swift's going to take this to the 22.
Daniel's pass.
2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
3 minutes to go.
2nd and 3.
And we got 2 minutes and 56 seconds, or 56 seconds to the 2-minute warning, and 2 minutes and 51 seconds to play in the half now. Time sure does fly by quickly.
A 2-yard pickup.
We're already almost done with the 1st half, and this is only preseason game number 1. Big pass, is it? Oh, Jones could not haul it in. That would have been a touchdown if he could have held on.
Intended for Marvin Jones. Incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
It's 4th and 1, and the Lions to a 1st down. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's another.
Yes, it will. So we got 28-20. Detroit leads at the 2-minute warning. And as mentioned before, the Lions are your defending champions. Like we mentioned, they corralled the New York Giants 58-32 to win the title back in December. On the 12th of December.
A gain of 4.
And
now 2nd and 6.
Now they can just play football, and MLB and NBA won't be back until December. NBA kicking off December 1st, MLB kicking off the 1st weekend of December. Oh, what? That's not really good. Now it's 4th and short. Yep, they're going to go for it.
Bradley Roby on the coverage.
I'd say get a 1st down, probably just take a couple intentional sacks, run this thing to half. Oh, well, you could take an intentional sack on 4th and 2, but that's not really good. Now keep in mind, they have a shot at trying to get a safety here. And if they can force a safety, they'll go up by 10 points going into the half. McCarron to take the snap. He delivers the pass. It's caught. 63 seconds to go in the half. Not sure who brought him down. Did not say. 50 seconds to play. McCarron's looking deep. He's going deep. What a catch. First down from the 37. They have a shot to tie this game going into half.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Texans first down.
16 seconds now. McCarron delivers the pass to Fuller.
McCarron's pass. Complete.
And they're going to call a timeout. Not a bad idea. 28-20 here.
The 4-yard line.
And they're at the 4-yard line. As you can see, at the back of the... Oh, there was a touchdown, but he dropped it.
Intended for Randall Cobb. Incomplete. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And they try to fake. That will take us to halftime. But anyway, in the back of the end zones at each stadium, it will say, "It takes all of us and end racism." Even on the back of the helmets.
That's the end of the first half. With the score,
I gotta say, 8-point game at the end of the first half. That's not really bad. Like we said, only 2 interceptions by Detroit, but they continue to lead. So it's not like it was an interception loss and that they're trailing. Like we said, that doesn't necessarily mean that's bad. Probably not the best play to throw an interception, but... And we are back out there for quarter number 3. And Fairbairn to kick this one away. And when he kicked that field goal to make this game 20-28, he almost got blocked. And Agnew gets good returns to the 25. That's where he would have been had he just taken a knee, but I don't think he cares. You gotta have some fun. You gotta run the football out, man. And that's what Jamal Agnew does right. Chase Daniel now. And as mentioned, since we do got one person in here, the starters will not start as this is preseason. They will start week 1 of Summer League. And this is a 10-week dilemma. Actually, you know what? We'll play 12 games. Jones! Fighting off the defenders for the touchdown. And literally, just seconds into the third quarter, and Daniel does it again. Puts Detroit in the end zone. Prater's kick is good, and that makes it 35-20 now.
Makes the score Lions 35, Texans 20.
And since this is sports, we would like to congratulate the Tigers and the Warriors on their championship wins.
On the return.
Tigers taking it to LA and getting it done.
At their own 31-yard line.
The championship for MLB will be at Comerica Park next season. They made that clear. That's the Detroit Tigers home base there. Looking to pass as McCarron going deep, and there might be a pass interference call there.
Pass interference, defense.
Defensive PI, just like mentioned. So 1st and 10 on the opponent 33. That's probably not really good there, especially since you just got a touchdown. So you got to be careful when it comes to defending, because you cannot interfere at all with that ball being thrown to a receiver.
Incomplete.
Well, what I mean by that is when the receiver puts his hands out to catch, you can't pull down on his hands. You can bat the ball away or bat it out of his hands when he gets the ball, or simply just tackle the person to avoid them from catching it, but you cannot move their arms to make them not be able to catch the ball. And they will try a 50-something yard field goal. And Fairbairn's on the kick, and that is good. 23-35.
Makes the score Lions 35, Texans 23. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Nice kick there, and Jamal Agnew to return. Oh, Agnew almost got clear, and if he would have got clear, that would have been dangerous.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10.
111 to 11, or 111. 11-11 to play in the third. We've seen a touchdown and field goal. And Daniel knew he was in trouble. He takes the run instead, and gets a first down.
Chase Daniel. That's good.
3 rushes for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43.
Because there was a rush where he was dropped and did not got only 2 yards on it. But for the most part, he's been moving the ball, and he rushed a couple of times. 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions he saw there.
1st and 10 at the 47.
And we got approximately 10 minutes to play in the third. Oh, that was almost another pick there. Yes, he will take the first down, but he was trying to... It looked almost as if Hawkinson was trying to look and make sure there was nobody there, because he stopped for a minute and then ran. Probably don't want to stop running when you get the ball. I would keep running. Chase Daniel says, you know what? Flip that thing over there to Hawkinson. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. That was still a nice game, though. And we got 9 minutes to play here in the third.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
And a nice pull-in by Swift there. Swift has just been doing an amazing job.
17-yard line.
Here's another run by Swift.
Daniels pass complete to DeAndre Swift. A gain of 2.
And if you don't get a touchdown here, you would be fine by kicking a field goal. But you don't want to kick too many of those, because field goals only give you 3 points, and in some circumstances that might not be enough to win the game.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Daniel takes the snap, pass, batted away, incomplete, and that should bring out our kicker.
Intended for DeAndre Swift, incomplete. Matt Prater
or the kicker, I meant, not our kicker.
A 29-yard
yes, it will, and he's just going to attempt the field goal. Smart move there, and it is good. 38-23. And now the Texans have an opportunity to make it an 8-point game once again. There's the return by Carter, and they stop him at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
McCarron now, 1st and 10. He's going to put it back to David Johnson. Johnson's going to move that to the 25. 2nd and 5 now for the Texans.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
And nice first down there. That will move the chains and keep the clock running.
A gain of 9
A
yards.
run, a
First
pass,
down, Houston.
and a catch. It has to be complete. We'll keep this clock running. Oh, that might be an illegal forward pass.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Come on, dog.
And yes, it will. 2nd and 14. Ooh, big mistake there. If it was 2nd and 10, or 1st and 10, that would have been a loss of 4. But hey, look, a nice gain to get and to make it 3rd and 4. So they did gain 10 yards back.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd
McCarron's gonna go for the first. Pass batted away, incomplete, and they will have to punt here.
Randall Cobb, incomplete.
So they did a nice job getting 10 yards to make it 3rd and 4, but unfortunately, an incomplete pass on 3rd and 4 brings up 4th and 4, and that was not gonna work.
Jamal Agnew on the return.
1st and 10 for Detroit now, and the Texans failed to put it in the end zone. So now the Lions have a chance to stretch this lead out even farther. Nice catch and run by Hawkinson for the first down.
T.J. Hawkinson.
We still got plenty of football to play here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, nice catch and then just dropped. Wow.
Pass complete to DeAndre Swift. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
He possessed the ball for a minute and then dropped it.
Daniels pass.
3rd and 4.
Intended for DeAndre Swift. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Chase Daniel going for Marvin Jones Jr. He hauls it in for a touchdown.
Marvin Jones. Touchdown Lions.
Nice job.
Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
And the extra point is good. That makes it 45-23.
Is good. Makes the score Lions 45, Texans 23.
So now if you're the Texans, you got to move that ball and try to get back in this one.
Texans take over 1st and 10.
You're down 3 scores.
17-yard line.
Going deep, and he possesses the ball for the first down. That takes him to the 49 in enemy territory.
Complete to Kenny Stills.
Kenny Stills with the catch there.
34 yards. First
And as
down,
mentioned,
Texans.
if you're the Texans, you got to move the ball. You cannot be getting stopped shy, and you cannot be giving the ball up on turnovers or turnover on downs or 4th down.
A gain of 9.
You got to move the ball.
2nd and 1.
As you got 15 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the entire game. Batted away, incomplete.
McCarron's pass.
15:06 left in the entire game now.
Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
Nice catch for the first down.
McCarron's pass complete to Randall Cobb.
McCarron is
A gain of
almost to
7.
the red zone with
And
the Texans.
First down.
Here's the pass to Fuller. Oh, he could not possess the ball.
McCarron's pass.
And you don't want
intended
another
for
field
Will
goal
Fuller.
here either.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
McCarron looks to throw, gets it over the top, over the middle there, and that goes for a
McCarron's
first
pass
down.
Complete to Darren Fells. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Houston.
2 minutes to play in the third. Here's McCarron going for the end zone. Oh, He just missed the ball. David Johnson. He could have caught that and for the touchdown, but instead he drops it, and it brings up 2nd and 10. There's Fuller. Ooh, stopped 2 yards shy of the end zone.
McCarron's pass.
And time continues to roll.
1st and goal.
13:40 to play in the entire game. For those of you keeping track of how long we got to play. Oh, he dropped it. And that would have been a touchdown. Once again, David Johnson drops it, and that would have been a touchdown, and then the receiver drops it there, and that would have been a touchdown. David tries to push his way in there, but he only gets 1 yard.
Johnson, the ball carrier, brought down just shy of the goal line.
3rd and goal. And he's sacked. Jared Davis with the sack, and you got to go for it. And this is what we're talking about here. You cannot turn the ball over. And they just did. Turnover on downs. But however, they get a chance to make this a 20-point game if they can get a sack in the end zone.
It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, they almost did. He throws the ball at the ground and avoids it. I think if you're Chase Daniel, you might want to back up to avoid that rush. Or flip it to Hawkinson and gets you to the 9. And 10 seconds, and that will run us out in the 3rd quarter. Yes, it will. The 3rd quarter has come to an end, and just 1 quarter remains. Lions outscored the Texans 14-10 in the 1st half and 17-3 in the 3rd. So the Texans turned it over on downs at the 2. Lions take advantage of that, get it to the 9. Oh, was he in bounds? That might have been 4th down and 3. 1st and 10. They call it 1st and 10. And the Houston will challenge that.
The previous play is under review.
And that will halt us just 3 seconds into this 4th quarter of play. Was Hawkinson inbounds? They may lose a timeout here. I think Hawkinson was in bounds. Yes, he was. So they will lose a timeout here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
They have 2 remaining, so that could affect them. But however, they could take, just like we saw in the training games, they could use all their timeouts and then just spike the ball if they need to. But then again, what if they don't have time to spike the ball?
It's 2nd and 8.
DeAndre Swift with a run, and that will be 3rd down and 5.
DeAndre Swift, the ball carrier, taken down at
So
the
McCarron was
a
a turnover on downs on his last drive. Hopefully the Texans can get a stop so he can go back to work, and they do. That's incomplete.
Daniel's pass.
And the Lions decide they're gonna. Yep, they decide they're gonna punt. Fox is out there, and I believe this will be his first punt of the game. That's what you got to do if you're the Texans. You got to force them to 4th down.
Their own 48-yard line.
They got a big enough lead. Why would they go for it on 4th down? Oh, I think there might be defensive PI there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And there is 1st and down on the opponent 28. And Desmond Trufant is penalized for that. That'll move things to the 28. Now, however, there was a penalty last drive, and things were halted at the 2-yard line.
Intended for David Johnson. Incomplete. Brings up
so just because just because there's a penalty does not mean that there won't be a turnover, and there's another penalty.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defensive PI again. That will move things to the 11. 11 yards shy of the end zone. He has the ball in his hands, and he's at the 3.
Pass complete to Randall
Clock
Cobb.
will roll. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
Going for David Johnson. He possesses the ball. Touchdown, Texans.
Pass complete to
There you go.
David Johnson.
David Johnson got
Touchdown,
the ball.
Houston.
And they're going to go for 2.
line up for
Not
the
a bad
2-point
idea. Make this
conversion.
game 31-45 if you get in. And he does. He
The 2-point
hops
conversion is
his way
successful
into the end
and
zone
makes
for the
score
2-point
Lions
conversion.
45. Texans
Now with
31.
9 minutes 59 seconds left in the game, you best be
Ka'imi
kicking this ball
Fairbairn
down
to
the
kick
field.
off for Houston.
Fairbairn does just that. Jamal Agnew with the return. He spins out of the first one, but is brought down in the second one.
Jamal Agnew on the return.
And Chase Daniel will go to work
Lions
on his
take
own
over
24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Daniel. Going deep. This is, oh, good job on the defense there.
Daniel's pass intended for Marvin Jones.
So they stopped him from going deep, but you got to
Bradley
keep
Roby
stopping
on the
him from
coverage
going deep.
defensively.
You cannot let him go deep. Because you saw that early on in this game, Chase was going deep, and that's what resulted in some of their touchdowns.
Danny Amendola. That's
Danny
good
Amendola with
for
the
a
1st and 10.
First
And if you're the
10
Texans,
at
you
the
got to
37-yard
force
line.
them to a 4th down. Hawkinson is stopped shy, 2nd and about
Daniel's
2.
pass complete to T.J. Hawkinson. It's a
Now keep
gain
in
of
mind,
8.
Detroit,
Brings
they
up
want to
2nd
keep
and
this
2 at the 45-yard
lead.
line.
And make sure they can run out that clock. And what a run there by Chase Daniel to 36.
Chase
4 rushes for
Daniel.
44
That's
yards.
good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Daniel, he's going to flip it back to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift's going to be brought down. I think that's at the line of scrimmage.
Complete to
Nope, he got 2
DeAndre
yards.
Swift. A
2nd
gain
and
of 2.
8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 34-yard line.
Oh, there's an interception. And that will be 3 of those now for the Detroit in this entire
They'll take
game.
over 1st and 10 at
That's
their
his
own
first turnover in a
34-yard
while,
line.
or his first interception in a while in this game, so that doesn't mean he did bad there. Did he possess that ball? No, he did not. I thought he caught that. That would have been a Houdini right there.
Intended for Will Fuller.
7:36 to play on the clock. You gotta move the ball at this point. What do you do? Incomplete. You don't want to do that. It's 3rd down and 10 now. You gotta get something going
Intended
here.
for Randall Cobb. Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
I would go with a shot over the middle,
Yards to go.
which is he's going to do just that. Batted away, incomplete. And that will be 4th and 10.
Intended for Brandon Cooks. Incomplete.
So they're going to go for it on 4th down, but if you turn over the ball over here, they're in field goal range.
4th down.
And incomplete, turnover on downs.
McCarron's pass.
And the
Intended
Lions
for
hold
Will
on
Fuller.
and stop the
Incomplete.
Texans from getting
Result
anything.
of the play is
3
a
and out,
turnover
pretty much.
on down.
Daniel's going to hand this one off. They're going to run.
Number 33, Carry-On Johnson, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a
And
gain
when
of
that
5.
clock says 6
Brings up
minutes
2nd and
approximately, we're
5.
halfway done with this 4th quarter.
Daniel's pass complete to Danny Amendola. It's a gain of
3rd
3.
down and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
kicking a field goal won't be bad because it'll be a 10-point game to the end zone, intercepted. Oh, that's 4 picks in this game. Had to do something to avoid the sack. So you can't really beat him up for doing that there. Going deep. Batted away, incomplete. 6:07 to play.
McCarron's pass, intended for Kenny Stills, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
To David Johnson. He catches it, and he is down at the 19. 3rd down and 7. So it was 3 and out last time up. 3rd down and 7. He hauls it in, and that will be a 1st down.
McCarron's pass, complete to Brandon Cooks. A 39-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Texans.
And this has been a wild preseason game so far. Batted away, incomplete. 5:02 to play.
Intended for Will Fuller, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Nice catch there. He's out of bounds at the 14. 4:57 to play. And they're still not.
And the Texans.
They still not have got. They still have plenty of scoring to do. But you can't necessarily say they put themselves in a hole because they're trying their best to deal with what they got. I mean, think about it. Touchdown 2 drives ago, 29. Then they get the 2-point conversion to put the icing on the cake with a hop into the end zone. 3 and out last drive. Now they're on 3rd and 2 on the 6 on this drive. With 4 minutes on the clock. I think now if you get a touchdown, you probably want, and they do get a touchdown, but you probably want to do an onside kick now and try to recover it.
Touchdown, Houston. Kaimi Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good, and that makes it 38-45.
Makes the score Lions 45, Texans 38.
Detroit calls a quick timeout because they know what they're going to do.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
There it is.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Free kick is out of bounds, and the Lions will get possession of the ball. If it goes out of bounds, the Lions get possession. The Lions recover, they get possession. If it's illegal touching on the offense, the Lions get possession. And the worst thing is that they're on the Texans' 33-yard line, and there's 3 minutes and 27 seconds. So unless if you get some really nice defensive plays, you might be in trouble.
That's good for a Lions.
This may go to a 10-point game, or even more. Oh, wait a minute. When you do defensive plays like that, that's what we were talking about. And now, with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game, you got to make your move.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I think a touchdown and extra point would tie this. Fuller hauls it in.
McCarron's pass, complete to Will Fuller. A gain of 46 yards on the play. 1st down, Houston.
And then now, if they do tie this game, Detroit's got to think of something to get down into that end zone and score. Incomplete. 2:14 on the clock.
Intended for Will Fuller. Incomplete.
McCarron to take the snap on 2nd and 10. Open receiver is Johnson. He's just going to take the first down and take it to the 7. That will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
McCarron's pass complete to David Johnson. First and
45-38, Detroit leads at the 2-minute warning. So you either tie the game or you try to go for 2. Too far.
McCarron's pass.
If you go for 2 and succeed,
incomplete.
You got a 1-point lead. If you get a touchdown, an extra point, game is tied, and you could guarantee overtime. Batted away, incomplete. A field goal does you no good here.
Brandon Cooks, incomplete. Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
Incomplete. You got to go for it on 4th and goal now. This is the game. Literally, your game is on the line.
Defensively by Jeff Okuda.
If the Lions get the ball, a couple of first downs and this game is over. And they do. Lions get the ball and a couple of first downs, and they will walk out of here winners. And I like that it calls it denied. Walker just, wow.
It's a turnover.
And the Texans just missed on an opportunity to tie the game and send it to overtime there. Now they're going to need an interception, and they're going to need to get down the field quickly, depending on where they get the pick at, but a nice run there. There's 1 first down, and the Lions only need a couple more of those.
Good for a Lions. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The Texans just guaranteed themselves a loss unless if they force a fumble or something. Because I have a feeling the Lions might keep running these up until they can take a knee.
That's good for a Lions. First and 10.
Oh, smart move by the Texans. They call a timeout there, 45-38. Well, it's 64 seconds. We'll see what Daniel does. He will take a knee. Now, keep in mind, he'll have to do a couple. Oh, nope. No. Maybe, nope. Maybe, I don't know. Looks like he's getting a knee formation. Oh, he made it clear that he's going to do a running play. And now a first down will for sure win it.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
This is it. They get a first down. Texans are going to need to really do something. Oh! And a smart move to quickly call the timeout, but, well, not really, because the clock would have stopped anyway. And now you have to go for it. If the Lions force a turnover, this time the game for sure is over. He does! Touchdown!
McCarron's pass complete to Will Fuller. Touchdown.
37 yards, and you gotta either go for the PAT or the 2-point conversion. They're going for the PAT, and it is good. So now with 9 seconds, what can Detroit do to get this down the field and at least kick a field goal to win the game? We're tied at 45. Jamal Agnew says, I'm going to take a knee. Smart decision there.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Daniel says, I'm going to go for it, but you don't want to turn it over in the red zone with seconds left in the game either, because they could go for
Daniel's pass complete to
Matt Prater. It can do it from the 42.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And we will go to overtime. That's batted away and incomplete. So we'll see in overtime, and we're all tied at 40. The Texans outscored the Lions 22-0 in the fourth quarter to tie us at 45 apiece. And the Texans have won the toss, and they're going to kick. I would have taken the ball and gone for the win. But that's just me. They're going to kick.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
12 minutes. This is the only overtime they get. So one team has to score.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Lions take over first and
This
10
isn't like NBA where you get double
27-yard
overtime
line.
and stuff like that. Whoa! Jones steals that from the defender and hauls that in.
Marvin Jones. That's good for a Lions.
And the Lions are closer.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Obviously, a touchdown would win it. It'd be 51-45.
Chase Daniel sacked. By
But at
Whitney
this point, you
Merciless.
could even take a
A
field
loss of
goal
2
and win the
brings
game.
up second and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Daniel hands it off. There's the first down.
Carry on Johnson. That's good for a Lions. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And the Lions say,
Prater on for
ends
the
the
field goal.
nightmare.
A 52-yard attempt.
Here's a 52-yard try for the win, and it is good.
The
And
kick
the
is
Lions
good.
will
Makes the
win.
score Lions 48. Texans
Maybe. No, they
45.
will not. This isn't like 20. So mistake there. This isn't like 20. If this was 20, the Lions would have won there. And that could have just jinxed them.
DeAndre Carter on the return. The Texans take over.
Now keep in
first
mind,
and
they
10
could keep stopping
at
and
their
run
own
the clock out and win.
29-yard line.
But now, if both teams kick field goals, we're in the sudden death. Next team to score wins the game. Incomplete, flag down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defensive PI. Oh, they declined the penalty. That probably would have guaranteed them a win. Nice defense work there. And if you're the Lions, I would try to pick that ball
Intended
off
for
because
David Johnson.
now that
Incomplete.
you kicked a field
Desmond
goal
Trufant on the coverage.
thinking you were gonna win, all they need is a touchdown and it's game over.
McCarron's pass. Intended for David Johnson. Incomplete. 3 and out. Fourth down.
And the Lions have stopped him on fourth down.
McCarron on the keeper.
And whoa, the Lions will win.
In overtime. Score Lions 48.
48-45 the
Texans
final.
45.
So in the future, in overtime, now that we know this is not like 20, going for the TD will probably be better. Or if you do kick a field goal, forcing a turnover on downs. Well, that will do it. We'll see you later for the Falcons and Bucks.